President Biden says that he's, quote, convinced Russian President Vladimir Putin has made the decision to invade Ukraine.
But diplomacy is not off the table. Our D.C. Bureau Chief Ben Kennedy is live in Washington with the latest on the crisis. Ben.
Well, Nicole Calvin, President Biden made clear tonight that all signs point to a Russian invasion in the coming days.
Russia has a choice.
A choice between war and diplomacy, as President Biden said he thinks Russian President Vladimir Putin has already made up his mind.
As of this moment, I'm convinced he's made the decision.
You are convinced that President Putin is going to invade Ukraine. Is that what you just said a few moments ago?
Yes, I did. Yes.
The commander-in-chief accuses Moscow of seeking to create a pretext for military action.
To set up a false justification to act against Ukraine.
The Ukrainian Ministry of Defense says Russian separatists conducted shellings against areas of eastern Ukraine, as the U.S. now says the Kremlin is behind cyber attacks against Ukraine's government and two of its largest banks.
Russia likes to move in the shadows and counts on a long process of attribution so it can continue its malicious behavior against Ukraine.
As an estimated 190,000 Russian soldiers are now at Ukraine's border. In response, the White House announced it'll sell $6 billion of new military aid, including more than 200 tanks to Poland. It's there Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin met with U.S. troops deployed to bolster NATO allies.
There is still time and space for diplomacy.
Vice President Harris pursued that diplomatic path Friday in Munich, Germany, where she and the Secretary of State met with NATO allies, their latest effort to deter an attack. As Russian President Vladimir Putin announced he will oversee a massive round of nuclear military defense drills on Saturday.
Make no mistake, if Russia pursues its plans, it will be responsible for a catastrophic and needless war of choice.
And again, the White House says there is still time for diplomacy. Next week, the Secretary of State will meet with his Russian counterpart with hopes of resolving this crisis peacefully. Reporting live in Washington, D.C., Ben Kennedy, Local 10 News.